team of creators.
What is virtual reality? Virtual reality is technology that generates a new reality and simulates the user's presence in said situation. Unlike augmented reality, however, virtual reality separates the user from the world. For the purposes of our video, we will focus only on commercial, non-immersive virtual reality.
Dude, I'm never gonna get an Xbox.
Oh, I'm not either. I hate it so much.
Dude, PC Master Race.
Oh, I can't go wrong with you right there.
So much cheaper, you get so much more power.
Graphics,
Oh, it's
mods,
great.
everything.
Anything you want.
So I feel a lot cheaper too.
Oh, for sure.
You get way more into it. You can upgrade your computer and everything.
Oh my
You
god,
can
I just
upgrade
upgraded my
console.
GPU the other day.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, got a new GTX 1080.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
As you can see, most products emerged over the past couple of years primarily in the video game industry. The leading products that you can use with computers consist of the Oculus Rift, the Vive, and some more obscure ones, but for example here we have one that you can use with a phone. And a few examples are the Google Cardboard, the Samsung Gear, and the HTC VR. This concept innovated the concept of gaming by placing the user inside the game rather than behind a screen. However, it still leaves very limited movement, and most of the time you have to use a controller. Additionally, it's really big among artists because it allows for 3D painting, and there's a niche in engineering and science where it allows better understanding of machinery in front of you, and it puts you in further off spaces where you can actually visualize it.
You guys still playing those PC games?
Of course.
Yeah, what are you
PC
talking
Master Race.
You're going to get the next big thing, virtual reality.
What's that?
You just put the headset on, and it takes you to a whole new world.
Whoa. I don't know
Simple.
about that. I prefer my mouse and keyboard. I don't know
You
about
look super cool while you play it too.
Oh, yeah. What are you playing now?
Temple Run.
Oh, Temple Run?
I thought that was an
Yeah.
iPhone game.
Nope, you can play it in virtual reality now.
Seems kind of scary.
A little bit, motion sickness.
Oh, yeah.
I still think I like my keyboard and mouse better. What's so great about that?
You just get to go into a whole new world. It takes you to a place that you've never been before.
The idea began in the early 1920s with the invention of the first flight simulator. However, the first real invention came about during the 1950s with Morton Heilig's Sensorama, which was pretty much just a box that the user stuck his head inside. Later on, Philco Corporation invented the first head-mounted display in the early 1960s. And it had a connected camera that turned when the user turned his head, and they often use it for dangerous situations like blowing up tunnels. Later on, the term virtual reality was coined in the 1980s by Jaron Lanier, who was also known as the father of virtual reality and invented the first wired gloves. The 1990s focused more on arcade rooms and full-body suits. However, VPL invented a full-body suit and an iPhone, as well as Sega, which had a prototype of the VR glasses, but they were never released. Today, Oculus Rift surfaced in 2012, and the HTC's Vive followed in 2015. In addition to gaming, VR is also used in film, education, therapy, sports, concerts, and architecture. For example, it gives users the opportunity to experience full-length movies in the comfort of their very own virtual movie theater. It makes schooling easier and more interactive, especially with homeschooled students. It acts as a really great therapy because it allows non-mobile individuals to experience virtual movement and exploration, and it also helps with some phobia treatments. Of course, you could also attend distant sports events and concerts from home, and it allows engineers to visually experience the possible outcome of their designs, and it also helps them find weaknesses in their design.
This place is so dark.
Oh, my God.
There's monsters coming for me.
Thank you for joining us. We hope that you were able to learn something new about virtual reality.